Hello there everybody, so and welcome back to Tokyo Babel. Good lord. So I'm sure you noticed yesterday's video was a little late. Well, let's just say I'm having some internet issues, which is why it took so long for the video to go out. Needless to say, I'm still trying to figure out what exactly the problem was. But that's not here, that's not now. We are in Tokyo Babel, so let's continue. There we go.
私たち割といろいろと苦労して例の2人とお話ししてたのに
Yeah, how'd that go?
2人で人目もはばからずイチャついてたイチャついてなんかない
We replied in unison, which only made Lilith and Sormi glare at us with renewed contempt. For some reason. Well, to be fair, I had an idea as to why. Because until just recently, I was still carrying Raziel around in a princess hold. Sormi and Lilith ultimately forced her to sit on the tatami, though.
で、図書館からここまで廊下を往復してやってきたのね。その間どれだけの人間と天使と悪魔に見られたのかな？
割といろんな生徒や教師とすれ違った気がします。
天然ボケと天然ボケが絡むとなんて恐ろしいことになるのかよく思い知った。バカバカバカ
Good lord, didn't expect to get called a baka that many times. Sormi had been persistently raining down a number of low kicks on my back for a while now. Her technique was solid enough to put me in pain just a little bit.
そらにその辺でちょっとストップ。もうそろそろあいつがやってくるから。あいつ?
He? Who could she have been talking about? I would have given that some thought, had our door had not been violently flung open as Kamea leapt into the room with an expression of profound fury. Fucking Christ! Raziel screamed at the top of her lungs as she sprang up into the air, all the while maintaining her sitting position.
なんで天使の中でも屈指の高専さを持つ12000人の破壊天使の指揮官が生ハゲになってやってきたんだろう。
Nama Hage? I thought he just, I don't know, he put me in the mind of an Oni. He went so far as to don a massive Namahagi mask and brandish a considerably lengthy cleaver. A fearsome entry, all things considered.
悪い子いた。お前か、お前たちか。公序良俗を乱した不届き者は。
Lilith and Sormi both pointed at us.
こいつらです。
よっしゃ。今からボテ食い回すからな、このボケども。
Oh god, anything but a spanking. I had a hard time placing his accent. His voice was entirely too loud, with a murderous glint in his eyes. A fearsome look, all things considered. Ultimately, Kamea, the unlikely head of the Public Morals Committee, forced us to sit through several hours of his lecturing. Fucking hell.
Gummy, 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 gummy!
Did you just vomit?
ガミしか聞こえない。
I hastily covered Raziel's mouth with my palm as Kamea eyeballed us with a curious gaze.
なんでもありません。どうぞお続けになってください。
I threw a bitter look at Lilith and Sormi, both of whom were sitting at the dining table. The moment our eyes met, they turned the other way in a sulky huff. They still appeared to be furious over the fact that I carried Raziel around in a princess hold. Oh, wait a second. In other words, if I carried them off in a princess hold as well, this entire issue could be no. Setsuna, no. Urged by that conclusion, I began to stand up, only to be met with a dual strike of teacups right into my face.
なんだいきなりどうした
いや、そこの天然バカが何かものすごく失礼なことをやりそうだったから。リリスに同じく。
Oh god. Another sort of pain assailed me then, one different from what the teacups had inflicted upon me. Still massaging my cheeks from that attack, I looked to the side to discover a pouting Raziel pinching me in the side.
よくわからんが登場してやろう。
I ended up earning Camael's sympathy, of all people.
さて、説教は済んだし、もう一つの要件だ。
Okay. Camael removed his mask, once again becoming the angel we all knew. Raziel and I exhaled a sigh of relief as both of us were given permission to stop sitting in one place. Okay, Raziel collapsed onto the floor, her legs having gone entirely too numb. For the record, I had no such problems. I turned towards the astonished Raziel, explaining that I had been unable to avoid the same fate as her by forcing my veins to pump blood into my legs. It was all made possible through the power of nanomachines. As I glared at Raziel, glared at me with a gaze that could kill.
天使ならこれくらいは朝飯前とばかり。
Did not need that.
仕方ない。足を。
I promptly grabbed hold of Raziel's thumb, then pulled on it with all my strength, ignoring the creaking noises it made. Yeah, I did not expect that. It didn't take long until her blood flow returned to normal. Raziel moved her legs around a bit, looking at them in sheer amazement.
それはよかった。
ずるいけど、ありがとう。
I uttered a quick, "You are welcome" in response, then turned my attention back to Camael. Sure, go ahead, bro. There was a certain timidity in his tone I couldn't quite explain. Either way, I did want him to continue.
申請が通った。第二階層、秋葉原への巡礼を許可する。
Akihabara? The moment the words left Camael's lips, a palpable wave of tension waved across the room. Or washed. On the other hand, it may have just been my imagination, as Lilith jumped forward with her fist casually thrust into the air.
そちらのレポートは閲覧した。第2から第4階層までにアブディエルが存在するのは間違いないんだな。
多分。あくまで多分ね。支配者同士が殺し合っていつの間にか消えている可能性もゼロではないでしょうし。
Nonetheless, we would need to operate with the assumption that Abdiel was alive, just to be on the safe side.
アブディエルか。
Camael wore a mask of contempt, mingling with nostalgia as he uttered the words.
憎んでいるのか。
Camael considered my question for a moment, his face contorting into a stern frown.
わからん。あの男はこう、なんというか、わかりにくいやつだったからな。
そりゃあんたみたいな体育会系まっしぐらな天使じゃ気が合わないだろうね。
Jock Angel.
あいつは文系とも折り合いがつかなかった。
それ以前に天使に文系と体育会系ってあるんだ。
I find that amusing on many levels. This new piece of information left Stormy utterly perplexed.
ところで、アブディエルの武装で何か特徴的なものはある？
どうだったかな。少なくともルシファーの部隊から抜けてきた時は単なる一兵卒だったからな。長剣と盾くらいしかなかったぞ。
反乱を起こした時は
どうだったかな。すまない。俺が反乱を煙ったわけではないんだ。ただ聞いた話では取り立てて名剣などの類は持っていなかったはずだ。
He could have wielded a nameless weapon, but we had no way of knowing its power.
なんかそっちの方がある意味嫌ね。レーバテインみたいに分かりやすい方がいいんだけど。
Wasn't it the... Hold on. Wasn't it the Norse deity Surt that wielded Levatane? Levatane, I think? Or am I thinking of the wrong one? No, I'm pretty sure it was Surt.
敵味方に自身が扱う武器の情報を伝えないというのは一兵卒の鉄則だからな。これが指揮官クラスになると話は違うが。
That made some sense. The commander would need to wield a famed holy blade, lest he cease to be a commander. Yet for Abdiel, who fought at the front lines, revealing his weapon's true nature would only spell his doom.
彼の元同僚ならば何か知っているんじゃないか。
ルシファー子飼いの部隊は彼を探すために東京バベル街に向かった。キリ、姿が消えちゃったしね。
そういえばそうだったな。
Camayo's shoulders slumped forward.
レゾンデートではわかるはずなんか。
裏切り者の存在するべき理由などわからんよ。裏切ってなくともアブディエルは本当に分かりにくいやつだったけどな。
まあサンキュー。とりあえず明後日あたりに出発することにするわ。
分かった。頼むからお前が支配者にならんでくれよ。
Okie dokie.
おう、天使から応援されるとは。天使と悪魔に横たわる断絶が埋まる日も近かったりするのかしら。
Camayo shook his head, meeting Lilith's enthusiasm with a brief, "Enough with your jokes."
いや、お前が壊れると絶対に間違いなくタチが悪いから。強い弱いとかそういうレベルじゃなくてなんか嫌。
ああ、タチ悪そう。なんか嫌というのにも同意。よくわからないけど、多分きっとタチが悪い。
ノーコメント。
Lilith gave each of us a knock on the head.
なぜ私も？
連帯責任よ、連帯責任。というかノーコメントって実は何も言ってないというより言うまでもないって感じよね。
I mean, she's not wrong. I couldn't exactly deny that I had something along those lines in mind. Lilith also let us know that they would only be observers, neither stopping nor aiding Sormi on her pilgrimage. I let out a sigh. Her life was in my hands, hands that once failed to protect 10 billion lives. Yet what astonished me even more was Sormi's response.
そっか。まあ確かにそれは仕方ないよね。頑張ろう。
The discussion ended before it even had a chance to start. Her declaration left Lilith and Raziel dumbfounded, both of whom went to repeatedly remind her of the journey's dangers.
というわけで、セツナが勝たなければあなたは死ぬ可能性が極めて高いんだけど。もうリリス、その話3回目だって分かってるよ。現状では敵が誰かすら完全につかめてないし、セツナは必殺技を獲得してないし、秋葉原がどんな風になっているか分かってないから、とにもかくにも死ぬ、殺される、くたばる、やられる、そんな感じでしょ。そうよ。非常に。
Sormi shook her head, surprised Lilith would even ask something like that. She seemed genuine about it.
死ぬのは嫌だけど、まああくまで可能性だし、それにセツナが死んで自分が生きているってのもなんだかなって気分だから。後味が悪い？
Sormi cocked her head to the side.
そういうのじゃなくて、こうなんというか、そう、当たり前の話じゃないかって思うのよ。
全然当たり前じゃないと思う。君は私たちと違ってその
普通じゃないわよ。それまあ戦えば死ぬけど。
だったら
私が役に立つんでしょ。
Sormi glared at me, her iris flashing gold for a heartbeat.
役に立つから行く。行ったら死ぬかもしれない。そうならないように頑張る。セツナが頑張ってくれる。そうでしょ。
Her words rang with more than just mere trust, but I couldn't explain what it was myself. I barely knew anything about her. In fact, the same could possibly be said about Sormi herself. I can, however, give her my promise, a vow to do my best for her sake, no matter the means. However, I was neither complete nor perfect.
君を死なせはしないと言いたいけど、死ぬ確率は間違いなくある。おまけに高いか低いか戦ってみないとわからないなんて状況だ。
Even so, if despite all that, you still do not mind having me at your side.
構わない。私は私の全人生と全生命を刹那に預けるよ。
That was all it took. Her response came instantly, without hesitation. There was no anguish, nor zealous conviction in her eyes, only stalwart determination.
あんた、本当に何者なんだか。
Lilith shook her head, her tone weary with resignation. Stormy flashed a smile as if embarrassed by her own speech. Once Stormy was fast asleep, me, Lilith, and Raziel made our way to the rooftop. Just the three of us.
面白いわね。人間の人生って。
It was entirely too clear that she had meant Stormy.
人生が面白いんじゃなくて、久口空見という人間が面白いのだと思う。
それには同意するけど。
まあ、敗北できない戦いになったということでいいんじゃないかしら。
I cast my gaze upwards to behold the blinking stars. Speaking of which, I couldn't discern any constellations. I assumed these weren't the same stars one would see from Earth.
星は天使が適当に振りまいたただの光に過ぎないから、確定しているのは月くらい。
In other words, it was a fake makeshift sky.
何もかも偽物なのよね、ここは。まあそれが割と好きなんだけど。
The campus, its students, teachers, and the entire cityscape, all fake. A realm of endless uncertainties where one needed a clear identity to survive. I silently extended my hand, reaching out towards the skies above. In this purgatory of lies, the largest limitation, imitation, the biggest imposter, has to be me. I was human, but not quite. Someone tremendously close to humanity, yet tragically far removed from it at the same time. For a brief moment, I recalled the past that had turned me into such a man.
私はそろそろ行くわね。ラジエルはもう少しここにいる。そう。
Smiling, Lilith leapt off the rooftop. What was I to do? If I returned to our room, all I could do was wait for morning to come. The problem, instead, was Raziel. If I left her alone up here, she could end up dozing off.
ラジエル、いつまでここにいる気？
飽きるまで。
She would only fall asleep before that happened. Yet she simply gazed up at the night sky, showing not the slightest intention of leaving.
空に何かあるのか？
何も。バカな天使に任せたせいでデタラメな配置になった星があるだけ。
ん？
確かに星空というどうでもいい現象なんて適当に再現するだけでいいというのは理屈に通っているけど。
それくらいなら怒られないんじゃないか？
Raziel nodded. The moment she lifted her arm, the stars gently began to shift in their positions.
8477は3451へ、31415は20へ。
Every time Raziel moved her hands, the stars changed positions, their movements reminding me of shooting stars.
綺麗。
Raziel halted her movements and appeared slightly agitated. She turned to me, inquiring in a timid tone.
それは星がということ？
それ以外に何かあるだろうか？
I appeared to have become the target for indiscriminate violence quite frequently as of late.
よし、終了。
The sky had indeed transformed into that of Japan. Still, it was not the same.
オリオン座と夏の大三角、ペガサス座まで見えるんだけど。
バリエーション豊かな方がいいと思う。
Show off. It might have been better to keep them in proper order. Kamael was furious once he found out, but that was another matter entirely.
いけない。
Raziel began nodding off, gradually switching to sleep mode. Indeed, this was neither the time nor the place. Just as I was about to wake her up, I would have preferred to avoid another commotion like last time and head back to the night duty room. Raziel's eyes shot open in a fraction of a second.
誰？
I too had become aware of the presence, shortly after Raziel.
ごめんなさい。私です。
Eve? Her words came as a whisper, her slender form blending into the night. Eve, the young woman following Adam around.
イブ。
Raziel's expression had shifted to one of bewilderment. Adam appeared to not be with her this time. Eve, the second woman created. What is she doing
どう
here?
したの？
Raziel appeared to have already met Eve before. If I remember correctly, Raziel once lent the original Adam her book.
セファーラジエルは見つかったのですか？まだ。
Eve knit her brows, expression concerned.
そうだったのですか。やはり地上に置き去りにしてしまったのでしょうか。つまり。
It was gone for good. Before Eve could finish that thought, I immediately interrupted what she was saying. Before Eve could finish that thought, Raziel quickly interjected.
いいや、本は東京バベルにある。確信があるのですか？ある。あの本を完全に失ったら、私にはわかる。人が親しいものを失った時、どこにいても奇妙な喪失感を抱くように、私にはわかるの。そうですか。聞きたいことはそれだけ？ええ、実は思い出話に花を咲かせたいのです。
A nervous smile followed. Raziel looked at Eve, confused.
どうして？その思い出がどうも曖昧になっているみたいで、こうして周囲の皆様にお聞きして回っているのです。曖昧に？ええ、戦闘記録が膨大すぎたせいでしょうか。過去の記憶がどうも夢うつつのようで。戦闘記録？私がアダムの設計者たちに引き渡したもの？はい、その通りです。
Raziel's expression grew stern with suspicion.
あれはてっきりアダムに取り込まれるものだとばかり思っていたが、それでは容量が足りません。アダムは戦闘に特化していますが、それ以外のものは切り捨てられましたので。
切り捨てられたとはどの程度だ？
Eve's expression clouded over at my abrupt question.
例えば、彼は感情表現をギリギリまで切り捨てています。喜怒哀楽は必要ないどころか害悪になりそうでしたので、壊れるのを防ぐため。はい、何事にも心を動かされず、何事にも公平であるために。そうでなくては巡礼は不可能でしょうし。
An emotionless super soldier, basically just a robot.
でも果たしてそれは人間と言えるのだろうか。
I would not think so. Eve responded to Raziel's misgivings with a calm, straightforward answer.
言えます。誰が何と言おうとも、あの人は、アダムは。
An unfeeling human. The long silence was ultimately broken by Raziel.
そう。
君たちも巡礼を始めるのだろうか？
ええ、ちょうどあなた方と同じく2日後に開始します。別に競争というわけではありませんが、頑張りましょう。わかった。あなたたちを守護する天使と悪魔は？アスタロトとカマエルは無理か。監視者はおりません。私とアダム2人です。不要と言った方が正しいかもしれませんが、油断はしないで。支配者は皆どんな圧倒的戦力差もひっくり返す。アダムとてそれは同じです。
Eve appeared to have unyielding faith in Adam's prowess. Then again, he was meant to be the crowning achievement of the angel's labors. He must have been, beyond a shadow of a doubt, immensely powerful.
分かっている。
As long as the masters command their raison d'etres, one must never let their guards down. A gentle smile crept onto Eve's lips as she shook her head in response.
アダムは無敵です。そのことをお伝えしたかったのです。天道刹那様に。
Whatever it was that had been accumulating within my heart up to that point, it now sprang to the
無
surface.
敵な存在などありえない。
それは今までの話です。少なくとも天道様に勝ち目はないかと。
元より戦う気はないが。
そうだったのですか？私が見たあなたの瞳はとても殺したがっているように見えましたが。
For a heartbeat, I was left speechless. I recalled what I felt at the time, a fierce torrent of emotions that may or may not have been animosity and contempt. I'd only met him once, and therefore had no reason to detest him, let alone fight him. I was loath to call him a friend, yet we were in the same boat, sharing a common goal. Despite all that, though, I somehow...
それは気のせいだ。
I answered calmly, forcefully washing my mind clear of the memory, ignoring it like one would pesky gum on the back of your shoe.
そうなのですか。それならば良いのですが。
私とアダムは協力すべき立ち位置だ。困ったことがあれば何でも言ってくれ。
Eve smiled, thanking me.
私とリリスも協力する。その代わり到達すべき場所を見つけたら教えてほしい。もちろんです。それでは失礼いたします。
Raziel watched her exit the rooftop with a curious expression. Upon reaching the fence, however, Eve turned around once again.
そうそう、ラジエル。あなたの本、もし私たちが発見したらご連絡いたします。それではごきげんよう。
Eve took off, leaving only the two of us on the rooftop. Raziel had been acting strange for a while now, visibly bothered by something.
どうしたの？
イブはあんな感じだったかなって。昔はもっと違っていた気がする。
と言われても私は過去の彼女を知らないのだが。
I took hold of Raziel's hand, still very much unsettled by what had just happened, and the two of us returned to our dorm. Eve only sighed as a viciously cold chill rushed up her spine, displaying not a hint of surprise.
あれ？驚くかと思ったのに、のに。
Hey, Samael.
驚いています。ただ、毎回唐突なので慣れてしまいました。
Of course you would come to Eve. A nervous smile sat upon her lips.
まあいいや。アダムは寝てる？ええ、ぐっすりお休みですわ。そっか。彼にはバリバリ働いてもらわないといけないよね。にゃはは。そうですわね。それで彼はどうだった？イブの見解を聞いてみたいな。無害です。アダムに対して異常な敵外心を持っているようですが、現状敵対することはないでしょうし、何よりアダムには勝てそうもありません。そう？私は結構あの人間を買っているんだけど。レアだからでしょ。ま、そういうことになるのかな。彼はあらゆる平行世界のあらゆる人間の想像を絶する体験をした存在だからね。思わぬ拾い物をしたとは姉様の言葉でしたか。ああ、そんなことも言っていたかな。いずれにせよ彼は未だ自分がなぜ存在するのかという問いかけに答えていません。そうだね。邪魔する必要あるかな。私には少々答えにくい問いですね。とはいえ ある程度は許容範囲だと思います。
神の試練ってやつだね。
そうですね。神の試練というやつです。
Eve watched in silence as Samael left, softly giggling to herself. The only objects in Adam and Eve's room were a set of beds and a table. Surrounded by white walls, lifeless and empty, the place existed only for the purpose of sleeping, without as much as a book or two to satisfy one's thirst for knowledge in its solitude. Yet Adam felt such a state of affairs to be all but natural, for he was stripped of emotions and found no use for books that would serve little purpose to him. He had no need of recreation, nor anything to possess. Similarly, he did not feel the need to decorate his walls with pictures he never found beautiful in the first place. Adam sat up as Eve entered the room, having been alerted to her presence.
どこに行っていた？
少し散歩です。
Adam's nostrils twitched ever so slightly.
誰かと会っていたか？
はい。以前お世話になったラジエルと天童刹那が屋上にいましたので雑談を。
ラジエルはわかるが、天童刹那というと、ああ、少し前に会ったあの男か。
Adam struck his palm as he recalled the name, eliciting a brief giggle from Eve.
ええ、すれ違ったあの男です。
ラジエルはなぜあの男と？
彼の守護天使になったのでしょう。あ、そうそう。あのグループも第二階層に出立予定のようです。
彼らも？天童刹那は第二階層を踏破できるだけの力があるのか？
Adam observed the young man upon their meeting and indeed found nothing objectionable about his physical prowess. However, he lacked a soul to drive him. He lacked a raison d'être.
第一階層でゲテルを打ち倒したのは知っている。だが、彼女は所詮中級第5位だ。それでは。
Hardly meant a thing. Those with a loose grip on their own reason for being could never hope to emerge victorious here at Tokyo Babel. Eve nodded in agreement.
私もアダムに賛成です。第二階層を踏破できるだけの力があるとは思っておりません。ただ、お姉様は彼を高く評価しております。
Lilith had extremely high hopes for Tendo Setsuna. She thinks of him with joy, anticipation, and sadness alike.
俺には納得できんが。
Adam displayed an unusually rare interest in Tendao Setsuna, yet Eve felt that only natural. She decided to voice an idea she'd just come upon.
そうですね。それでは、かけてみませんか？
A bet?
賭け？
彼が存在理由を見出さないまま、第二階層の支配者を倒せば私の勝ち。我々が倒せばアダムの勝ち。いかがです？
Adam looked at the giggling Eve with a touch of hesitation in his eyes.
神は賭けを好んだだろうか。
この程度ならばお許しになるでしょう。
Adam finally nodded in consent.
では、賭けよう。何を賭ければいい？
The question left Eve herself puzzled. What indeed would they bet?
困りましたわね。
Money was out of the question, not that it would have held any meaning at this point. A treasured item would have been a better choice, yet they weren't in possession of anything that could be wagered.
そうだな。今慌てて考えたところでどうしようもない。賭けの対象は賭けが終わるまでに決めることにしよ
う。ええ、焦る必要ありませんものね。
Adam nodded. Eve met it with a smile, filling her heart with a touch of warmth. Hmm. 2 days later.
リュックサックよし、コンパスよし、地図よし、おやつよしっと。
Gotta make sure you have the snacks.
コンパスも地図も必要ないのに。まあまあ、気分。
We had made all the necessary preparations before embarking to Akihabara, the second stratum. With that said, all I really needed were 9 packs of high concentration liquid nutrients in case I was in need of energy.
おーい、刹那や。アクア間の接続確認してちょうだいな。
了解した。
The caddy sword would only be in the way on my waist or back, so we ended up storing it in a pocket dimension. After concentrating magical energy onto my palm, I thrust my hand into the empty air. Once I grabbed hold of the handle, I pulled and...
おお、手品みたい。
The sword of the 7 deadly sins was right there in my
よ
hands.
しよし、コツは分かったみたいね。慣れれば意識せずとも取り出すことができるようになるから。
I was content to do it like this for the time being. As I shot a glance in Stormy's direction, I saw her stuff a great many things into her borrowed backpack. Lilith was carefully applying her makeup. She said something about natural beauty, but I didn't feel this had anything to do with our journey. Raziel was busy leafing through a guidebook about Akihabara, no doubt with the intention of picking up a few books. I wasn't quite certain if this fake Akihabara had a proper inventory just like the original. More importantly, though, what was she thinking, looking for books in there?
大丈夫。秋葉原には面白い本がいっぱいあると聞いた。
観光に行くわけじゃないんだけど。
秋葉原って言ったら人間がコスプレして練り歩いている街なんでしょ？確か。
Really?
大いなる誤解があると思います。
Stormy thrust her hand into the air to interject, and the 3 of them promptly lunged into a lively argument as I watched the chaos unfold, sighing to myself. This trip really go well. In any event, we set out towards the front gates, despite its name, though no students would ever walk through them on their way to or from school. Pandora had an entirely different gate that would lead to the numerous strata of Tokyo Babel.
見張り役は本来天使のはずなのだけど、まあ天使も数が少なくなってしまったし、悪魔と交代でやっているわ。
Raziel glanced at the nearby bulletin board.
当番表によると、今日はベリアルね。
To think someone as powerful as him was on guard duty, the angels and demons must have seriously been low on people. Lilith's face abruptly contorted in
よ
pain.
し、明日にしましょう。痛い。
A hand reached out from a nearby pocket dimension, clutching Lilith's shoulder.
いい度胸してるじゃねえか、このケバ臭いババ女。
Damn, Belial.
どこがケバ臭いのよ。ナチュラルメイクだっつうの。めちゃくちゃ自然でケバっぽいところなんてどこにもないっつうの。
Good lord. What the fuck was that? Lilith exploded in uncontrollable rage.
存在がケバ臭い。
Damn.
ベリアル、そこら辺にしておいて。
おっと、ラジエルじゃないか。相変わらずその PC に BL をぶち込んでるのか？え？
BL.
してないったらしてない。
What the fuck is BL? Raziel flushed redder than a ripe. Okay, it must be something embarrassing.
ラジエルさん、あなたまだそんなの。
What is it? The 2 girls drew back a few steps. I felt the need to come forward and ask.
ラジエル、BL ってなんだ？
Please tell me. The expression never existed in my world.
ああ、BL ってのはな。
Raziel swiftly covered my ears, blocking out about 90% of external sounds. What was I to do? Maybe I was better off not learning about this. Yet my curiosity would not subside. I amplified my hearing, intent on learning whatever it was that BL entailed from Belial's explanation.
ま、説明よりも前にまずは画像を見てみないとな。ほらやっと。
A picture? And then... Okay, let's see what the hell is BL supposed to be.
刹那が今まで見せたことのなかった超ドン引きの表情を見せているわ。
What is it?
ああ、刹那が大人の階段を登ってしまった。そしてリリスさん、なんかラジエルさんが号泣する一歩手前なんですが。
What the fuck is BL?
普段は無表情なくせにこういう時だけ感情表現豊かよね。でもあえて助けず事の成り行きを見守る私。
大丈
丈夫。怖くない。怖くないね。
She wriggled her finger around in the air. Was she trying to imitate a flying snake with it or something?
火薬庫でタバコ吸ってる気分ってか、天使たちの前で聖書をちり紙代わりに使ってる気分というか。
What? Belial, who served as the catalyst for all of this, was leaning against a wall a short distance away. His broad smile was clear evidence that he was immensely enjoying this.
ラジエル、
何？
大丈夫。私は人。天使の趣味を知ったからといって迫害したりはしない。
Oh. Good job, Setsuna.
ああ、うん。ありがとう。
I went on, never once pulling my gaze away from the image displayed on her tablet.
ところで、この男性はどうしてお前がいけないんだと言いながら襲いかかっているんだろう。悪いのは襲っている側だと思うのだけど。
Oh. Oh my goodness, Raziel.
そしてこのお月様が見ているというセリフは何なのだろう。月を生物的に捉えているということだろうか。
Okay. Okay, now I know what it means.
それから漫画の日付だと新月なのになぜ月が満ちているのだろう。
Setsuna,
別
stop.
世界というやつだろうか。
Setsuna, you're making it worse.
娘に向けてお父さんを僕にくださいと土下座している。それはいいのだが、娘は主人公の婚約者だったろう。ためらいなく祝福するような関係ではないと思うのだが。
Setsuna, you're making it worse.
あと、愛し合う。つまり、
Oh
こ
my
れをあれ
god.
して何するには、いろいろと準備が必要なのでは。具体的には、ワセリンとか。
I feel so bad for you, Raziel. Good lord. Raziel, you okay? And she's dead. Raziel coughed up a part of her soul and promptly called. Oh my goodness, Raziel. I did not need to see that side of you.
ちょっとこのダメ天使、旅立ってもいないのに殉職しかけてるよねえ。
Oh my goodness.
大丈夫。趣味は人も天使もそれぞれ。人に迷惑をかけなければ責めるべきではない。
You got some crazy taste, lady. Raziel was already back on her feet, her expression clear and refreshed. Words, not so much.
人間が見たらがっかりするんだろうな。
I'm immensely confused, mostly. Kinda creeped out.
Thank you.
And now she was down on the ground again at record speed.
ベリーある。その辺にしておかないと巡礼が開始できないのよ。はい、サイン。
Oh my god, Setsuna, you just made the whole thing worse, dude.
あいよ。ああ、これが最後の会話になるだなんて。
旅の始まりから不吉なフラグっぽいセリフを言わないでください、熊本先生。
生きて帰ったら俺の授業を受けさせてやるぜ。
私戻ったらまた熊本先生の授業を受けたいな。ってどう考えても死亡フラグじゃないですか。
Good lord, you're sending up more death flags than the friggin' goat.
戻ってきたら俺と結婚しよう。
Belial! He was piling on those death flags like nobody's business.
やだやめて。このカレー臭のくせに。
君、世界でもトップクラスの魔王にすんごく失礼なこと言ってるからね。
Not really. Stormy was landing a series of light punches on Belial's chest. I felt on edge the entire time I watched them talk, yet Belial himself did not seem insulted at all. It seemed like demon lords weren't ones to be angered by every little thing.
まあいいさ。それじゃあ今から第二階層の扉を開く。ついてきな。
I don't know, I think it'd mostly be the lesser demons that get easily angered. I mean, if you're a lord of, like, you know, legions and legions of minions of sorts, you would have to have some level of integrity or some control, I guess. Even if you are a demon. We all stood before the gate, about 100 meters tall and forged of white stone. Stormy gazed up at it in awe, craning her neck in a painful-looking angle.
もうなんちゅうか物理法則とかないよね。
Nope. She was right. We could have easily seen a gate this large on the
ファン
campus.
タジーだからね、この世界は。
Lilith shrugged. Fantasy or not, the laws of physics were being completely disregarded. That much was true. Belial handed us a golden and silver key, tiny enough that no one would assume they opened a gate like this.
天道刹那くぐつ空見街を巡りて神の印を超えそして支配者を打ち倒す己のレゾンデートルをかけてな
As both of us nodded, Belial retreated a step. We approached the stone gate, discovering 2 open keyholes, each small in size. After managing to figure out which key fit into which hole, Sorami and I proceeded to insert them at the same time. The door began to creak open. Its sound, the thundering bellow of the earth. Beyond the gate awaited us a space, white and pure.
さて、それじゃあ行ってみますか。
こらこら待ちなさいってば。あれあれ、もう。
Probably. Sorami dashed forward with Lilith giving chase from behind. Raziel and I elected to walk.
ほん、ほん、ほん。
I meant to ask if she was thinking of BL books, but stopped myself as soon as I realized it would only lead to a repeat performance of what transpired a short while back. Yeah, that was something. So Akihabara, the second stratum, had a master of its own, transforming the landscape to match said master's character.
アブディエルの特性か。
This is trippy. A fallen warrior who rebelled against angels and demons alike.
九郎都との会話とアブディエル本人の逸話から類推はできる。
This is actually hurting my eyes a little bit. After a few moments of thinking, I spoke
彼
up.
女は人と触れるのを極度に嫌悪していた。
そう。そしてアブディエルは天使とも悪魔とも決別した。ただ決別しただけではなく、自身の存在をかけて戦おうとした。
A relentless and thorough rejection of physical contact.
つまり、二人が作り出した世界は拒絶する世界に他ならない。
We left the white light behind, stepping into a darkness thick enough to prevent us from orienting ourselves. Thankfully, we had something to follow. A faint light. The voices of Sorami and Lilith echoed from its general
ちょ
direction.
っと扉見つけたわよ。早く早く。セツナがいないと開けられないみたい。
It appeared this new gate would require a key to be opened too. We hurried onwards, chasing after their voices. Through the darkness of the passageway shrouded my vision. Tracing my fingers along the stone surface allowed me to analyze and identify it as a massive obsidian gate, not entirely unlike the white one we had just left behind. Light seeped in through its keyhole, making it easier to locate. Sorami and I once again inserted our keys simultaneously. This time, the gate slid open without as much as a peep. Whoa.
こ、秋葉原？
And that's actually where I'm going to end it. First off, I'm going to apologize that this video is a little bit shorter than normal. It's a little shorter than normal, but let's just say the internet issues is going to be kind of a bit of a problem, which means episode uploads might be later than usual. Hopefully I can get this sorted out by the time I'm, finished editing this, but again, first off, I'm going to apologize. This video is rather short, but that's just, I don't know. That's how it's going to have to be, because I still have to edit another video. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to leave off on this little note. I learned more about Raziel than I think I ever needed to in a lifetime.